What's your understanding of the timeline Yamamoto's working on?
I don't know. I think he's got a big decision to make, and so I don't know the specific time frame.
You say anything about a trip you might have made to Japan recently?
We met with Yoshinobu and his group and his family, and it was a great meeting. Clearly, when you're in the middle of a big free agent pursuit, every club's going to meet with him. So this isn't this likely shouldn't be shocking news, but I understand that when stuff like this gets out, it's newsworthy. So yes, we met with him. It was a good meeting.
What was the turnaround time for you?
It was a quick trip. It was a quick trip.
You mean a quick stay? That's a long
Yeah,
trip.
long trip, quick stay in Japan, yeah.
But when you do meet with someone like that, what do you try to impress upon him when you're sort of selling the Mets to him?
Yeah, I think it's. I try not to look at it as selling, and I try to look at it as providing information about who we are as an organization and what we want to do and what we want to become. And I meant that this is a big decision for any free agent, where to sign. And they deserve to have all the information. They deserve to make the most informed decision and the right decision for them and their family. And so that's the approach I take when I talk to any player about joining us, is try to be as transparent as possible about who we are, why we think it's the right opportunity for that particular person, and answer their questions.
Was Senga with you?
I'm not going to comment on the specifics of who was there from our end other than what's been reported.
And do you know if Senga's had contact, has been involved in the process at all?
I'll let Senga address that if you'd like to.
Has he said anything to you about Yamamoto?
Senga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's made it clear he'd be very supportive of having Yamamoto on our team.
What strikes you about Yamamoto, the pitcher?
I think he's an elite, potentially elite front-end starter, and he's proven that at a high level, and that's why there are a lot of teams in the industry who like him.
And having not just you go, but Steve go with you, is that a sign of the level of import that you guys put on him?
I think it demonstrates Steve's commitment to do everything he possibly can to bring players to New York.
Do you know if he's going to want to come to New York?
I don't know.
To what extent does your off-season strategy kind of hinge on whether or not you get him?
Well, it's certainly a part of it. And when you're pursuing someone who is a very highly sought-after free agent, is going to get a lot of money, you have to strategize around that. And so if we get him, that probably leads us down one path in the off-season. If we don't get him, we'll adjust and go down alternate paths.
Are you prepared for him to take his decision all the way to the deadline?
Sure, we have to be. Yeah.
There are not a lot of elite free agents who hit free agency at his age. How different does that make a contract negotiation?
I don't know. I don't know that it changes necessarily a contract negotiation. I think it just very understandably alters the way that the industry is going to look at him because he is at such a young age, and that is a unique phenomenon for all of us.